Okay, let's turn to the next page now. So these ones are a little bit harder, and hopefully we can go through them. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to fix question number 6. Can we please, all of us, make this to be a positive 16? So let me mark that. I want to make this a positive 16. Let me see if I can do this so it can be seen. Positive 16, not negative. I apologize. I found this from another site, and I was trying to just use it instead of tweaking it, and I should have tweaked it. So anyway, so let's begin. So first thing we have to do, always, 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 with all factoring, is confirm that all the greatest common factors have been pulled out. We look at 4x squared plus 20x plus 16, and I can see that it does not have a GCF pulled out of it yet, that there is a GCF, and you guys know it is the number 4. So I'm going to rewrite it as 4 parenthesis x squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay. So now I'm not going to worry about this 4 right now at all. I'm only going to worry about factoring the x squared plus 5x plus 4. But I need to keep that out there because it's equivalent to what I have in blue in number 6. So I'm going to do what I just did. I'm doing the mirror, the factors of 4, then when added together give me positive 5. This is a plus. That should be a plus. Let me get that out of there. Sometimes writing with my finger doesn't always work so great. Plus, okay. So what are we going to have? 4 times 1, and we're going to have 2 times 2. Because both numbers are positive, I don't need to worry about the negatives because I know that it's going to be 2 positive numbers added together. And sure enough, 4 plus 1 is 5. So I know that's the right answer. This is 4, which is wrong. So my final answer is going to be, keep the 4. Don't forget that 4 that you pull out the GCF, and we're left with x plus 4 plus 1. The order does not matter. Commutative property, it doesn't matter the order. Are we good? Okay, so let me move this down so we have some room. Now this one, we have multiple GCFs. Remember how I keep saying I really want you guys to make sure that you have a positive number that starts off with in the parentheses. So I want this x squared, in this case a, to be positive. So we can see, what is our GCF? We have a number and we have a variable. So I can see that 3 goes into both -3, -15, and -12, but since I want to have a positive lead number once I pull it out and have it as a squared, I'm going to actually do -3. What else? Well, I need to talk about the a to the third, a to the second, a to the first. So the greatest common variable is just going to be a to the first power. Okay, what are we left with? Well, I'm left with a squared positive 5a plus 4. Oh, look at this, same exact numbers. Didn't mean to do that, but here we go. So the same thing, quickly, because we can do this quickly now, is that we're going to find, let me make a different color. The factors of 4 when added together give me 5. We know it's 4 and 1, which gives us 5. So my final answer is going to be -3a, parenthesis, a plus 4, and a plus 1. That's our final answer. Okay. Final question. I'm reverting back to what we did yesterday with the conjugate pairs. Same thing. I don't have a lead coefficient that is 1. I'd like to have it if I can. So I'm going to think about all the numbers that go into both 16 and -144. Obviously, 2 goes into all of them, not big enough. 4 goes into all of them, maybe big enough. 16 goes into 16, 8 obviously. But what about 144? Does 16 go into 144? Well, let's see. I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to do 144 divided by 16. As long as you get a integer as your answer, you know that it does go into it. And actually, it's -144. So instead of having +9, it's going to be an answer of -9. So I'm going to go and I'm going to pull out a 16. What am I left with? I'm left with x squared minus 9. Now, you remember from yesterday, conjugate pairs. When I have only a binomial left over, and I can see that the first term is a, the first term is a perfect square, x times x, and the second term is a perfect square, 3 times 3. That negative is what is going to be plus and minus. So my final answer, let me change my color so we can see this, is going to be 16, parenthesis, x plus 3 and x minus 3. So this is day 1. What's our homework going to be? Our homework is going to be from Kirk. I'm going to have you do that. And I only want you to do question 3 on his homework, okay? And I'll make sure to write that down. Let me just make sure there's nothing on 4. Nope. I just want you to do question 3, all right? So all the questions on question 3, so A through L. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye now.